This is not spam. Let's see about that.
What are you doing?
Whoa, don't go creeping up on a guy when he's sowing his wild oats. I'm just spreading my seed, hoping to leave my mark in the Abbey, starting here.
Why are you gardening?
Well, your friends have been avoiding me like the plague, so I decided to make nice with Mother Nature. Speaking of, you seem to be getting really friendly with everyone. That's cute.
Part of the job is to form bonds. They make for a better team.
Ugh, it's like listening to a motivational speaker. You can keep that crap to yourself. I'm an island, baby.
That sounds lonely.
You ever been on an island, Hunter? Ass in the sand, giant coconuts in my hands? Or vice versa? I'm living the dream!
Okay.
Yeah, well, like it or not, everyone's falling over themselves to be part of your posse.
You sound bitter.
Do I? Hold on. Let me tone it down for you, Cupcake. I'm just speaking facts here. Don't get me wrong, having a fan club is great. Gets a little weird when they write self-insert fiction, but it's still flattering all the same. Keep up the good work. It strokes my ego.
Why do you keep calling them my fans? They are my friends.
What makes you so sure?
We hold each other with high regard. That is a good sign.
Doesn't ring a bell.
All I am saying is that I value them.
Nope, that doesn't sound familiar either. Guess some things are just out of my wheelhouse. I'm gonna say it until the day I die and regenerate. The only person you need is yourself, Hunter. All that personal mumbo-jumbo just weighs you down.
Oh, that's a good one. Well, like that earlier.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I wasn't expecting you to destroy the magnet field. I gotta say,
It was either destroy it or let sin get all the glory. I couldn't have that.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Oh.
How's it going, boss? Good. I needed something to do. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Boom, headshot. Okay.
Later.
Hmm. More basic colors. Okay.
time to take it to the next level.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Peace.
Who's a good boy? My Charlie
You
girl.
have not set anything on fire today, have you?
You seem lost. Can I help you?
I am just taking a breather between crises.
I guess crisis is all either of us have ever known. Sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if I didn't have this burden to carry.
What do you mean?
Like where I would be, what I would be doing, where I'd spend my retirement.
Retirement?
Yes, Hunter. Even I dream about life beyond this abbey. Don't you?
I do not think about myself. But I know you deserve the rest. You have been at this longer than any of us.
It doesn't feel that way. But then again, I avoid looking at calendars. Well, I could spend all day thinking about this, and then nothing would get done.
You sound tempted to do just that.
Oh, Hunter, you have no idea. Come on, I'm sure there's something for us to handle right now.
Let's see. Ooh, Venom's in song. Okay. Making amends.
What are you doing?
I think I'm getting the hang of this thing. What do 3 squiggly lines mean?
It means you should step away before Sarah notices.
Okay, so the squiggly lines just flashed red. Is that bad?
Yes, actually. What is going on? Vampires attacking civilians in Central Park?
Well, that means we're up, right? Innocents are in danger. We gotta take care of this right now.
Eddie, I agree completely.
Ah, first time I've heard that in years. Come on, let's do some lethal protection.
Okay.
Still feels good to be free from Lilith's control.
I can only imagine.
We never have to do more than... Thankfully, I'm free and clear now.
Do not jinx yourself.
Trust me, no one will ever put me under their...
Whatever you say.
Sorry about that.
Hey, babe. Did I ever tell you I was actually part of the Fantastic Four? Peace, babe.
You're welcome. Cute couple. This is barely a challenge.
We can't let these people become a feast for vampires. Protect them. That means you, Venom.
We don't get to eat, neither do these bloodsuckers.
Feel free to interrupt their meals.
That's 8, so I have a little bit of time with that one.
I feel more like myself every day.
Ooh, quadruple kill.
Can we interest you in hosting a symbiote?
Let's see if I redraw.
You!
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay.
Their persistence is irritating.
Well, the fucking gnat just went up my fucking nose.
Try not to swallow any and you'll be fine.
It's about eating, you know.
Ha! Oh, you meant that?
We barely touched them.
Tasty brain.
Leave some for the rest of us.
What?
You have to be better than that.
Oh, that's BS. Cause I swear I got all of them. Where did that one come from? Okay, this one went a lot smoother.
Well done out there. Especially you, Venom.
We smell something nasty.
Uh-oh.
Mephisto, what are you?
That's better. Now, let's get a few things straight. Well, perhaps one may choose to save the odd civilian. Contractually, in the fight to end the vampire scourge, the spirit of the intended agreement...
Come again?
I did not waste my time curing you so you could save superfluous human lives.
Still boring.
Do I have your attention now? We all know what you really are. A monster. The only version of you that remotely interests me, and the only reason I allowed this deal.
Stop doing that.
Oh, I'll stop. But you've earned an object lesson. Vampires are bad for business. Vampires keep souls from flowing to where they're most needed. And with less souls, there are more soulless. Do you understand the lesson? Because it's time for some target practice.
So many targets.
I just see 2 of them.
I really don't get what they're doing with Mephisto. Whether he's supposed to be on our side or not.
I'll give you one chance.
We are not going.
Just kill them all. It's really quite simple.
Your mother abandons you. The advantage is mine.
Quick fight. Wheel. Prepare to die.
Okay. I'm trying to see which one would be better to do.
Permission to eat that one.
Didn't mean to target that one specifically, but you know. Okay.
There is no escape.
Is it still a legend if it's true?
Okay.
Finally! We have so much power!
Deal?
Feel my call. We are not out of this yet.
You're so much more efficient without those trifling morals getting in the way.
We are just trying to survive your foolish games.
Deny it all you like.
Stop talking at us!
They
There
do
you
not
go.
stand a chance.
You in hosting a symbiote?
Your fate is sealed. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. The advantage is mine.
And a
It's all
level.
coming back to me. Now that was something. They are being reinforced.
We are wasting our time on these inedibles.
Ready to put it back.
We're fine on Earth, not here.
That's also true.
Return to your mother.
Just the three of us.
I am
Ooh,
impressed.
nice move. It
are
fell.
unprepared.
Delicious.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Pathetic. This shall be of great help.
I'm still have to hold out more waves.
Yes. Tear them to shreds. We have a very good memory.
This could be how your legacy ends. How embarrassing.
So much nagging. You. You're so weak.
Don't.
Next time, run while you still can.
Still in this order. Why not?
Do not bother running.
And that fell. Yeah.
Is it still a legend if it's true?
Because, you know, sometimes even at like a 99.9, they'll be like, hold on for dear life. I think it's like calculating so many things at once.
Acceptable outcome. You've earned some small measure of my respect. And I hope learned your lesson.
The lesson is, we do not like being the target.
Of course you don't.
I mean, that's a
And
good
that
lesson.
burning in your chest. That would be
Indigestion.
That would be regret. The most overused human seasoning.
Seasoned humans are delicious.
Would you?
Enough! If you want this so much, stop posturing and tell us where to go.
Find what you seek, where it all began. Now, eradicate the vampire threat, or join me in limbo forever.
You do not dare!
Right, off you go. I don't know why I bother.
We wondered that too, because like you're so powerful, you probably could save the crisis yourself. I'm just saying. Once fun, now see Venom rise. Hey, Peter.
Do you mind checking in with Eddie? Whatever happened with Mephisto has him especially bummed.
Why not talk to him yourself?
Because I want him to cheer up?
Of course. I will speak with him.
Thanks. Oh, and don't tell him I asked. Wouldn't want to spoil his mood any further.
Okay.
I've had this strange feeling ever since I made that deal with Mephisto. Probably nothing, right?
Where is he? What's up, Brock?
You know, Mephisto doesn't look that tough. And how much do you think he benches?
You seem frustrated. If you need to vent, I could hold the punching bag while you hit it.
Nah, I can't take everything out on Peter.
That is not what I...
Yeah, I know what you meant. Sorry, Hunter. Didn't mean to bite your head off. Honestly, I feel like I'm the one who's getting used as a punching bag right now.
Mephisto is getting to you?
For starters. Yeah, don't forget about Lilith. And with these vampires, feels like everyone's forming a line.
That is a lot.
Your mother controlled me. She took away my free will. Now Mephisto has me under his thumb. I'm tired of being someone's puppet.
You are angry, and you should be. Channel it. Use it to fuel the battles ahead.
Yeah, I got no shortage of fuel, so don't worry. But I get your point.
Yeah.
My symbiote is a great companion, but makes it hard for me to think straight when I get worked up. You know, I always thought of myself as the lethal protector. I can be the bad guy if it means protecting the innocent, but Mephisto has me all twisted up. It makes me think I can't even do that.
Sounds like the only thing left to do is teach Mephisto not to mess with the Midnight Suns.
All right. I can get on board with that. You know, I was actually thinking about that already. You ever heard of the legendary spear of Perseus?
Yes.
And not the fabled hero who beheaded Medusa, but the real-life Macedonian king. A book in the library says he possessed a god-forged spear that made him invincible. Something like that might kill Mephisto.
If Perseus was invincible, what happened to him?
Oh, his territory was eventually conquered by the Romans. But I'm sure that's only because the spear had been stolen before then.
You really believe a blade like this still exists?
Well, yeah, it's indestructible. It's gotta be somewhere.
You should speak to Caretaker or Dr. Strange. I am sure they could offer details about the spear you would find enlightening.
Are you saying that I can't trust my own sources? Those party poopers would just tell me that chasing after the spear is a fool's errand. But, okay, I see what you're getting at. I'm taking the screwball approach to things like I always do. But still, I have to do something. Give me some time to think.
Okay.
Something happened in Limbo?
Doctor, are you familiar with the Spear of Perseus?
Hunter, please. I'm getting a bit old for children's fables, don't you think?
Wow.
Okay, so it is just a story? The spear is not a real magical artifact?
No, far from it. In fact, the Spear of Perseus is really a misnomer.
What do you mean?
Well, the Spear of Perseus isn't a physical blade, it's a military tactic. Perseus used to arrange his soldiers into a spear-like formation on the battlefield. That ridiculous legend about a supernatural weapon came centuries later.
I see. I just talked to Eddie and he is convinced the spear is real. He hopes to hunt it down to use it against Mephisto.
Oh, by the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I hope he enjoys chasing wild geese, because that is what he is about to do.
Doctor, knowing Eddie, I worry he might find something that he believes is actually magical.
Whatever he finds is all but guaranteed to be a chintzy replica, likely ripped from a museum gift shop.
I am sure Mephisto will enjoy using it as a back-scratcher.
Indeed. Let's hope Eddie gets bored with this tale before that happens.
I doubt it.
You talked to Eddie? How's he doing?
Encounters with wild animals go smoother.
Sounds about right. Eddie has more in common with a honey badger than he'd like to admit.
He needs time to recover, but it seems he will be all right.
Sure, but how do I put this delicately? I'm concerned his emotions will get the better of him.
How so?
Well, Eddie was always an emotional tornado, but the symbiote doesn't help. It feeds off his emotions, enhances them.
That's true.
Eddie's feelings are not his own?
Oh, they are, but they're amplified, sometimes to a dangerous degree. Take it from me, the symbiote can really wind your gears.
Eddie will have an easier time taming his impulses if he feels like part of the team.
You're right about that. I hope the rest of the team can be patient with him while he adjusts. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. If he stops acting like the Eddie I know, you'll be the first to hear it.
Captain Marvel.
Let me get this straight. You made a deal with the devil, and you didn't let me look over the contracts first?
Anything else on your mind?
Thanks, Carol.
Okay.
Some days it feels like I'm stuck in a time warp, Hunter.
Time warp.
How so?
We're stuck in a time warp.
This current
I'm
team,
pretty sure there's a song.
they're so different than the Midnight Suns you once knew. Yet when I see you all together, it's like nothing has changed. I have to remind myself that Jeremiah, Will, Andra, Yelena, they've been gone for centuries now.
I still wish I could have had a proper goodbye.
See, I wish the DLC, I know
Something
they
to
want to
tell
push
them how
forward,
much they meant to
but
me.
I wish there was the
I know
DLC
it's
of the
not much
prequel,
comfort, Hunter, but
so
I
we
didn't
get to
say
know
goodbye
those
either.
characters as well. It's kind of,
Like
it'd be
you,
kind of cool
they
to see them,
died
and of
fighting
course you
Lilith.
can reskin them.
I will never
They could be
forgive
different
her for
ones,
that.
but it'd be
For
kind
what
of
it's
nice to
worth,
see
I
what
still
led up
think
to that
the
final
team
battle
often.
of the first
Same
time.
here. Except for you, it has been hundreds of years. For me, it was like yesterday.
Yet here we are. I just hope things end differently this time. Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were younger, I could barely keep you out of that tower. Any excuse
Do
to
I
ring
do a
those
generic
damn things.
mission to get?
You don't know how
Yes.
close I came to cutting.
I don't know what. It doesn't that rating. I think he'll play video games.
You always speak your mind, Eddie. It is refreshing.
Got into a lot of trouble once for obscuring the truth, so I try to avoid it now. Plus, my symbiote's incapable of lying.
We could play that childhood game of truth or dare.
Okay, I dare you to stop this.
Wow, you are good at this game.
You're looking at an undefeated champ.
See, I thought you would like it.
I'm just happy I didn't have to fight any vampires.
Yay. Okay, his friendship point went up. Message.
Did you tire of listening to Doctor Strange's stories? The ones where multi-tentacled old ones feasted on cavemen?
Nah, actually that sounds up my alley. I just needed some fresh air. Plus, Robbie likes to crank the volume on his video games, and I don't like loud noises.
Right. Your, costume is sensitive to powerful sonics.
You know, it's funny. My other has protected me from so many things over the years. Sometimes pushes away more than just bullets.
Maybe you scare a few people, but at least you are protecting them. Dead people cannot say thank you.
Honestly, most of the time, the people I save are too scared to say anything.
sphere can be incredibly disabling.
That's one way to put it. I should probably carry a backpack full of fresh underwear for all the bladders I disable.
So your other's appearance is functional, but is it necessary?
Maybe not. I'm not the only person who bonded with my symbiote. The suit often changes appearance with each new host.
Have you ever considered adopting a new look?
I could probably change my appearance, but the truth is, I like being intimidating. It makes me feel powerful.
I am learning that the man behind the mask is less intimidating.
It sounds a bit like an after-school special, but thanks, Hunter. Just don't tell Parker. Or, actually, don't tell anyone.
You and your symbiote have an interesting relationship.
It's simultaneously the strangest relationship I've ever had, as well as the most comforting. Thanks for talking about it, Hunter. I don't think everyone inside would take the time to understand how I tick.
No problem. Okay. Credits.
Bunazua. You ever notice how pop culture never gets witches right?
I do not know if you noticed, but I am not exactly an expert on pop culture, Wanda.
I know I have. There are old, outdated tropes of witches flying around on broomsticks, turning children into mice with potion-laced chocolate, using glamours to change the color of our hair. Real witches don't just wiggle their nose and get the dishes to do themselves. Real magic comes with a price, and real witches end up paying it. It's not all magic wands and midnight margaritas.
Have you ever considered teaching these filmmakers a lesson?
What, like casting a spell on them?
I was thinking more of a hex.
I'm pretty sure that's a waste of my energy.
Are there any depictions of witches you do like?
Just the ones that have cats as familiars. Reminds me of Agatha and Ebony.
Oh.
Need something, Hunter?
If it's not broken, it will be
I can see that.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Well, that could be good.
Farewell.
The Lord of Darkness.
Hunter, got a big problem. Not sure how to fix it.
Slow down, Peter. Tell me what happened.
Okay, Eddie left me a note. Real ominous stuff. Said he knows where to find the ultimate answer. Look, I've seen Venom in dark places before, but this? I'm worried he and the symbiote have hit a breaking point.
I will help you find him.
That's just it. I looked everywhere. Unless he crawled into the forge, he's not in the Abbey.
He's not in the Abbey.
Exactly my point.
He asked me to open a portal, so I did.
That was...
Where did you send him?
A church.
Where Venom and I fought in the bell tower?
Yes?
Hunter, that's where Venom was born. We have to go, right now.
All right, Peter. I will follow your lead. Ileana, could you...
Open a portal. Fine. But no more piecemeal trips. You must all return together.
That's the hope.
I mean, do we have to? Can't we be cool and just do it separately?
We are going to the church where Venom was born?
Yeah. It's where I shed the suit when I learned of its destructive tendencies.
If the suit is dangerous, what makes it safe for Eddie?
Eddie and the symbiote are like broken pottery. They both have sharp edges, but they fit snugly together to create a better whole.
Peter, that is beautiful.
Let's hope Eddie sees it that way. If he loses control again, Venom might turn my face into something not so pretty.
Do not say that around Spider-Man. You just set him up for one of his patented zingers.
Now you know how worried I am. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Come on, bro. Be a bro.
What's going on, Ed?
Got to thinking. Mephisto said I would find what I seek where it all began. Gotta be here, right?
I guess this church is the place where I lose things, and you find them. Any luck?
Whole lot of nothing.
What's eating at you?
I caused a mountain of hurt. In the name of some freaky demon lady.
Lilith. She controlled you, Eddie.
She didn't do all this. I did. Look around. I'm never gonna clean this mess up. Never gonna make any of this right.
You don't know that.
You know me. I screw everything up. Maybe I deserve this curse.
Try again.
My Aunt May says the easiest way to let the darkness win is to do nothing.
Yeah, well, I don't have an Aunt May. All I get is this. Whole lot of watching someone else get to be the good guy. Must be nice. You okay, Parker?
I gotta say, something's setting my spidey sense off. Kinda jacked up to maximum overdrive here.
It's all about boundaries, Parker. Gotta put that thing on mute sometimes.
Maybe someday, but this is different. It feels like...
Vampires.
You got my back? I got yours.
Brothers in vamp slime. Let's do this.
Okay. Should be easy.
You were onto something after all, Venom.
See? You both had the right instincts.
We are bound to this place.
I never realized you're that sentimental.
We have work to do.
I can't believe my ears. Now he's the responsible one.
All right, I'm focusing.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
I am impressed.
Delicious. We will be the strongest of
Let me do it. Yep.
They are hoping to wear me down.
Why would there be new breed vampires here of all places?
Mephisto toys with us.
We constantly attract the wrong kind of attention.
That's the life of a superhero.
You are too weak for this fight.
That's sick.
This one's for you. This should help.
Of course, I hope Hydra follows proper concussion protocols. Try this on.
Good work. But it won't get any easier where you're going.
After you, Eddie.
After us.
These catacombs are older than the church. Look, hemolisks.
We are looking. Now could be eating.
There's a lot of them.
This could be the source of the whole vampire infestation. Uh-oh, that's not a small entrance.
Infestation.
Yep, Dracula.
Infestation.
Prince of Darkness?
Wait, you mean...
The Father of Death.
So to be clear...
The Impaler.
Humanity itself is the infestation. You insect.
Okay, first, arachnids aren't insects. Don't feel bad. It's a common misconception. Second, love the costume. Seriously, I dressed like you last Halloween.
That is no costume.
Crab.
Be cautious when attacking.
For a city teeming with heroes, I expected you much sooner.
I still can't believe we're talking to Dracula.
You didn't find me on your own. Who may I thank for this unwelcome intrusion? Mephisto. He is a special coward, never meeting his adversaries face to face. Why muddy his own hands when he can soil yours instead?
Hey, Mephisto or not, we can't let you turn New York into Transylvania.
Then to the devil's implements I say,
Okay.
Do your worst.
This might sting a little.
Damn, he's
I
tall.
would say that qualifies as amazing. The advantage is mine.
I am eternal.
Wait, so that triggers. Interesting. Does he still attack? Okay. Does he heal? He does heal from attacking his own allies. That's interesting. Okay.
Coming at you. At least you get to take a nap.
Okay. Nah, bleed. Ow.
Man, why do you have to be a bad guy? I have so many questions. Do you know Frankenstein? This monster?
Aren't you the inquisitive child? Or what did I say? Curiosity flays the cat?
We told you that wasn't us.
We have to get rid of this.
Your mother abandons you.
Oh, why? I wasn't even trying to do that. Fuck.
I have faced far worse. Are you prepared for the afterlife?
That's like Wolverine's ability. Do I still counter? I
Do you not realize who I am?
You do not know who I am, do you?
Why are you really here? What could Mephisto do?
He will free us from your bloodthirst.
And don't forget about Lilith's corruption.
The mother of demons has her claws in you as well? Now I understand your desperation.
Then you know what we must do. A quick bite.
Your blood will renew me. I'll remember your face. You should have tried harder.
Damn.
Are they stronger than they look, at least?
You don't have to tell me twice.
I thought you were supposed to be powerful.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Bonk.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Okay.
I'm going.
Really? Attacking Spider-Man again? Okay, everybody. I still have shield for that too. Oh, fuck.
Not good enough.
Rude.
We always expect to win.
Feel my call.
Yeah, took out Dracula.
Enough of this.
He's like, ow. He's like, yo, that's rude.
On my count.
I am ready.
We are also ready.
1, 2,
3.
I think the best reputation,
I understood
best
the social cue.
description, I guess, oh my god, I keep trying to say the word, and I just can't, I just keep saying words.
Today,
But the best example of Dracula has been in Castlevania.
enemy.
Where you both feel sympathy for him, but you also know he's an enemy. As well as the Reaper being the death was the final boss in the Castlevania Netflix series was great.
No!
No.
Yes. No.
Pity.
So, aside from the soul hoarding thing, what is the devil's beef with Dracula?
He broke his agreement. But I am pleased.
We are not.
You have made progress. I look forward to what comes next. Eddie can stay Eddie for now. Not to worry. I'll see the rest of you very soon.
Oh really? Oh, because I know somebody fainted, that's right.
We were once rivals. Today, I fought beside partners.
I guess you're right. It felt good working with you, Eddie. For the first time in forever, I didn't think the symbiote was preparing to devour one of my organs.
Yeah, we really sent Dracula packing, huh? And it's a relief to have Mephisto off my back.
You're a free man. What's the plan now?
Yeah, free.
Eddie? This is the part where you say, I'm gonna eat 2 pizzas and sleep for 11 hours. At least, that's what I'd do after a big battle. But knowing the old Parker luck, that's when I'd stumble into a battle with Doc Ock.
Eddie, is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. And I will be fine. Completely free of Lilith's control. It almost doesn't feel real.
Do you want one of us to pinch you? Joking!
Talk to Eddie.
Did you see Dracula take off in a cloud of bats? And people say I'm Patty. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. We couldn't get a rewrite on this line?
Eddie, what is wrong?
We've been so busy, I haven't processed what I did under Lilith's control. Guess my sins are still catching up to me.
What can I do to make things easier?
That's just it. No one can. I've killed before. I can't pretend I'm above that, but I try to only take a life if it means I'm saving another. And Lilith threw all that out the window.
You see your victims' faces when you sleep?
The worst of the faces I don't remember. I get flashes of memories, like corrupted videos on repeat. I see parts of what happened, but the details are lost.
My mother did not send you to care for orphans. Consider your lack of memory a gift.
A gift, huh? Maybe you're right. Problem is, I'm never gonna know. Anyway, thanks for checking in. And don't worry too much about me. I'm gonna stick around and do what needs doing.
I know you will.
I may have lost a step, but I promise you this. Lilith will regret she ever got into our heads.
Captain Marvel.
Dracula can only...
Every encounter with the new breed vampires raises more questions than it answers. What do Sin and Dracula get out of their unholy alliance? Why would Sin's Hydra troops help Dracula's cause? And what is their endgame?
I have a theory.
Go for it.
Whatever Sin and Dracula are planning, they are not alone in their schemes, and we will soon encounter the one who is actually pulling the strings. It could be a sorcerer, a witch, or maybe a demon. Perhaps one who matches or surpasses Lilith's power.
I can do without a mystery villain. The roster of enemies is already stacking up.
We could use 2 more.
Whatever the actual reason, the outcome is always expand the power of new breed vampires. Let's focus on what we know. Putting aside that you came face to face with actual Dracula, I did the math on how many potential vampires you destroyed in that Hemalisk hive. That place could have generated half the city's police force per week. New York would turn into a feeding ground.
As Robbie would say, we crashed it.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say
Might be
crushed
something
it.
slightly different, but yeah. Aside from dealing with the devil, I'd say we came out ahead.
I support Peter's choice. Somehow, we beat the devil.
I doubt it happens often. Still, I have this feeling in the pit of my stomach. Doesn't feel like a clean win, you know?
Yes, I know.
Anything else on your mind?
What do we know about the Lord?
Honestly, if Blade didn't vouch for it, I wouldn't believe he existed.
He certainly does.
There's so much information about Dracula that it's hard to know what's fact and fiction. I wonder if he had a hand in that.
What else? Think they still have her?
Anything else?
Okay.